Recording has begun.
Okay. When last we left our intrepid heroes, their daring adventure of the previous episode, the cliffhanger before, there had been a bright light. Everyone was transported away to this pandemonium scape of chaos, silence, and uh, light, weird prismatic light. The man before you, sort of man-ish looking figure. He is about 9 feet tall at this point. Um, Begins to kind of proselytize. You stand before the wrath of the silent order, and I am its embodiment. The black church's orders are the hymns of the feeble-minded. Your defiance is
Can I,
but a whisper.
Sam? Can I stab him? I really am not going to just stand there and listen as he rants.
That kind of sucks, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, but if I'm literally right here with the guy, he's going to get so far in, I'm just going to be, will you shut up and stab at him? Now, I
I
might
don't want to hear
fail.
the speech.
Yeah, I might fail and he keeps talking, which would be fine too.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's my question. Is this solid matter or what? What is...
No.
Okay.
Is what solid matter?
Me and him are
Or is it
floating
just-
over a void.
I mean, all
Okay.
solids matter, really.
They are flying, floating. Everyone else is sort of standing on rock or pieces of bone or chain.
Well, I suppose I might as well at least draw my bow and arrow, so... Okay, I just wanted to clarify that.
Well,
Roll
unless,
your attack.
I'm going to say it's a 16.
Okay. That does not get him.
Yeah, that's fair. So he just ignores my feeble attack and keeps going.
Pretty much.
Okay.
The Black Church's orders everyone can start rolling their initiatives. The Black Church's orders are the hymns of the feeble minded. Your defiance is but a whisper against the tempest that approaches. In the court of Astatoth, the scales of fate weigh heavy. Nyarlathotep hungers, and your souls are the banquet. Your futile resistance only serves to amuse the elder gods. Kneel before the abyss, for you have no other recourse. The Black Church judged that island unworthy. Now you shall bear witness.
Do you ever shut up and do something, or you just all talk?
Your world is but a fragile dream. I am its
Yada,
witness.
yada, yada. You're full of hot air. Let me relieve the pressure. I'm going to try to stab him again.
Okay, so here's a question. Does a 24 confirm? Or
I
is he
need
immune to critical hits? Okay. Oh god. We are doomed.
You rolled a high initiative?
I think I have like a 22. Pulling up the character sheet now. One.
Whatever it was, Jim, I'm gonna need you to re-roll.
Sorry, my character sheet's taking a second.
Show you on Oh yeah, there it is. I don't know why I'm looking at the purple thing, looking for Jagger. Going, you're not even on here.
I got a 14 for my initiative.
Well, other than Leander, you may be last. I don't know what Leander's is.
Not good.
I mean, it really only matters for the first round.
Kenji, it is your turn.
Wouldn't it be Sandoval's turn?
Oh shit. 25, yes. Sorry, I had it wrote wrong.
Right?
I had Leander's in the wrong spot. I had it as yours. You're not going at a 9.
No, I'm a 25.
Sandoval, you go.
Okay. Kind of stuck on this one. I don't know if I want to float or if I can float. I mean, Armando's doing it, but
Armando's using a jetpack.
uh,
Yes, Armando cheats.
I guess I'm going to just gonna double shot him with pistols.
Okay.
I'm gonna try anyway. That does not bode well. Ha. Got a great initiative, guys. Let's see. That is. Does a 23 hit?
It does.
Oh, good. Well, that attack does 7 points. I am a little bit outside of my 30-foot range.
Ever so slightly.
No, I mean, I just don't get my insightful strike bonus or whatever it is. Yeah, insightful strike bonus.
I could throw you closer.
Yeah, but I'd have to wait for your turn. Oh, that hits. If a 23 hit, I'd say a 27 definitely does. And
Yeah.
this time he takes another 3 points of damage. Look out, guys.
Ooh.
I'm here.
Okay. Armando, you're up close.
Mm-hmm.
And the first round kind of flechettes. It turns red and kind of sparks all around. He does take minimal damage from it. The second one, however, does not find purchase as about 5 feet around him. There's a bit of an orb. There's a good chance those guys can't see it. But
Mechanically, is this like damage reduction or something?
yes.
Just out of curiosity.
Yes. That is what's happening.
Okay, cool. I mean,
All
not
right.
for
Now
us, but cool mechanic and way to describe it. Other than that, it's
Now,
not very cool.
that's fair. Now, Genji, it is your turn. And to answer your question from earlier, he can be critted, although at a lower percentage chance.
Okey-dokey. Do you want me to re-roll, or can I keep those rolls that I made when I thought I could get the attack off?
No, go ahead. Keep it.
Okay, so in that case, he has that percentage chance to neutralize my crit.
Yes.
Meantime, I will go ahead and roll at least the base damage.
And he does not get it. So you get your crit off.
Excellent. So he takes, before any of his damage reduction, he takes 15 points of damage.
Nice.
Does he?
Or does he?
And Armando's still kind of doing my damage since, I'm kind of dual wielding his pistols, or the ones that he improved.
Right?
Because I still need 2 more rounds before my triple barrel is fully reloaded.
All right. Genji, doing anything else?
I would be launching a second attack.
All right.
On the other hand, that does not hit. Total of 18.
18 hits.
Okay. Then. On the other hand, it does no damage with 1 point. I would think. And he, it's like, plink. And I'm standing there like, well. Alrighty.
Yes. Now, as the combat goes on and he gets the opportunity to cast more magic and so on and so forth, his armor class will go up. But he did not think he was going to get one-shotted when he walked out the door.
It probably doesn't need to be said, but I'm gonna go ahead and put my dodge bonus on that guy.
Fair.
But like I said, it may not need to be said, but I'm saying it anyway.
And Armando, do you have a spellcraft?
You know what? I don't think I do. I'll be honest, this sheet, another reason not to like it, there's not even a spot for it.
That's fair. I know. I need to change them over. I should have changed them over a while ago. I said that a year ago. Never did it.
Wow. Not for you. I'm just saying.
We've been
We've
at
been
this
playing
a
this
while.
game for a year. In game months, though, not that long.
It's been.
I want to say 5 months at this point.
Was it one of you guys that was telling me that they saw a guy that he went over his notes, like stacks and stacks of notes, to figure out how much in game had happened?
Oh
And, like, they'd been playing this game for like 4 years, and when
It's
he
been 2 weeks.
summed it up, yeah. It's been a really eventful 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so he begins chanting, moving his hands about.
Does this provoke an attack of opportunity?
It does not.
Oh.
But as he finishes, he kind of waves his staff in the general direction of the crew.
Oh, they're here too? No, I'm kidding.
And right next to Jaeger, that thing appears.
Eh,
Um, I suppose you could drop that as a handout. I'd like
I
to
am.
actually see what it is. I mean, it looks like it's really ugly looking.
It is. I've seen these before. They don't get better with time.
Ugh, yeah, that is It's like one of those things. The longer you look at it, the worse it gets. It's not quite like four-armed.
Nope. Splits at the elbow.
Almost.
The eyes are weird, or at least eye. I don't know if there's one on the other side of the mouth or if it's in the back of the head. This is a completely discomforting picture. Everything about this is just awful. But good news, I
Ladies
don't
and
think it can
gentlemen,
play Xbox.
ladies and
No
gentlemen,
thumbs.
nope. That's what this is. The nope.
Oh, that's not even close to a nope spider.
A little bit different.
So yeah, Jaeger, you're probably gonna want to take care of that.
You might want
you
to.
got, you
There's a
got
huge
this, Jaeger.
void
We
right
believe in
there to
you.
throw it in.
I was just thinking that.
It's like a perfect garbage
That's the
disposal. So
Fair.
I gotta bring this
Jaeger,
up.
what is your armor class? Yes.
I know this is gonna break tension, but has anyone noticed that this formation of rocks down here combined with the giant face's mouth looks like another face?
It's a
Yeah, it does,
face
doesn't
inside
it?
of a face.
It does.
It's a
Oh,
24.
I'm sorry. 20, nice.
Yeah,
Face inside of a face.
I mean that
Spirit, you're.
a face inside of a face
I'm
fits
rolling
perfectly with the
on that
horror of this
surface.
setting.
Do you mind? My
Not at
dice are
all.
over there, and you're gonna. No, she doesn't care. She's gonna
I
knock all
don't
my
mind.
dice over. It's. You know what? You better roll 20s for me. I'll let my cat roll dice for me if she rolls better than I do. Fair.
Right.
That's gotta be the deal.
Only, only if you got to take what you roll, because I'm not letting you re-roll.
Well, yeah, she can.
Yeah.
So I know how you do it. You put it on the you put your D20 on the edge of the table.
And just leave it there. Cat will knock it
You
off
just
eventually.
bats it. Should just start batting it off.
Jaeger, it's your turn. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm waiting on her.
Pretty sure we're gonna need a live feed if we go that
Hold
route,
on, I
though.
gotta get my cat.
She just rolled
Yeah,
a
hold on, I gotta get my
17,
cat.
so there's
Oh
that.
my God, she just keeps rolling 20s.
Oh my god, what is this? This is crazy. My
Yeah.
cat, my cat beat D&D.
So you guys ever
If
seen the
anything,
one
as a
video where they trained a dog to roll that giant stuffed D20?
if anyone has a pact with the dice gods, it's cats.
All right. So Jaeger, you take 18 damage as it just pummels you with both sets of its arms.
18
Bam, bam.
damage.
18 damage.
Ow.
Better hurry up and throw this son bitch. And here's where we find out he just floats.
Well, I'm also
With
going, I
that
bet
shit.
this thing has a hell of a grapple.
Probably.
Got a few arms.
I mean, Sam wouldn't build a character just for one of the PCs, would he?
No.
I wouldn't do that.
I would.
I would.
I mean, just to combat their specific, highly specified character build.
I would.
What you mean like a duelist
Nah,
or a grappler?
That guy that hasn't shown up once in the campaign will make you think it happened now.
I know. I mean,
Yes. What character have we ever encountered that would give me a hard time being grappled? Name one.
like the spiked armor and the big crystalline dudes.
Okay, to be fair, I never even hugged the crystalline dudes because I wasn't even trying to figure out what was got. I figured it was like some psychological hoobity boo.
I mean, that's probably fair.
Spikes, I can handle. Weird psychological shit? Nah, fuck that. Last thing you guys need is an angry, confused Jaeger unable to discern friend from foe. Fair?
So what's
I
normal?
think that's a fair assessment.
So what exactly is different between that and regular Jaeger?
Uh,
Confused Jaeger doesn't buy
Also
you a
an
beer
astute.
afterwards.
Oh, okay. I got it.
yeah.
Cleared it right up.
I get it.
Uh,
All right.
That dude hurt.
Armando.
the damage or my remarks?
No, that attack.
Both. Ouch.
My pride and my hit points.
Armando,
Oh,
it is yours.
I'm like, all right. So I just kind of stare at him blankly for a moment, and then I just start laughing. You are pathetic, and so are your gods. I have bent the very forces of the world to my power, and you have to call upon something that is forgotten? The old gods. Ooh. They were so powerful. Where have they been? Hiding, just like you. And they should have stayed in their little hole. Uh, First attack is a possible crit. Jesus. Natural 19 for a total of 30. With yeah, that's not going to crit. 14 to follow it up. And
No.
second attack.
That hits.
Ouch, Jesus. Second attack is not going to penetrate. With the -5, yeah, that only makes a 14. But still.
First one gets him.
Yeah. Total of 11 points. Yeah, there's a problem, guys. Sure, I'm all up in his face, but I'm wielding a greatsword, and I am not a melee fighter. Somebody save me. Out of game.
He's like, I can talk a good talk.
Oh, I
Someone
believe
help
what
me
I'm
walk the walk.
saying, but I'm also fully aware that, I'm aware of my strengths and weaknesses, and melee combat is not my strength.
Personally, I've
Fair.
never personally ever been transported above a floating face void before. This is a first for all of us.
That's fair.
First face void, huh?
First face
First
void,
time.
yes,
First time?
not a normal occurrence. Yes, this is not an average Tuesday for me.
Huh.
This is very weird for you.
This is very Thursday. This has such a Thursday vibe.
You guys are seeing this too, right? I didn't have too much to drink.
Yeah, you're gonna
Jaeger,
shoot.
I swear to God, if you spiked the grog with yacht and mushrooms,
I accidentally
Again?
spiked everyone's grog.
Again.
we are going to
We will have
string you
words.
to attach you to the anchor, and then just
Just drag you
port
around.
somewhere for a while.
Worse than that time you brought up my dead friends. How dare you? Oh, did you say it's my turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Hold on, let me zoom in on this bastard. Does he look like he can be grappled?
Well, yeah. You're into grappling some of the weirdest shit. I don't know what your level
Potentially,
of not grapple is.
Armando,
Hmm.
you're currently getting a +2 to your strength and con as I activate our blood bond. So I can get just another little helping hand. I'm gonna try and grapple him. I'm gonna.
Okay. Roll it.
Right. Come on, buddy. Sorry, math. Does a 44 grapple check get him?
It does.
Just barely.
All right, now I have to
Not
look
wrong.
up. I have to look up the grab and throw feat. I need to see if I can do it when I succeed grapple, or if I have to wait a turn, like my Embrace of the Earth. Because if I can throw him now, I'm gonna throw his ass now. Yep. As soon as you make a successful grapple check, you can immediately throw the target as a projectile. Okay, so 5 foot for every +1 bonus on my strength. It is currently at a +9. So that's 40, right?
45.
Yes.
45. So so yeah, I hurl this motherfucker 45 feet into the void.
Get out of here.
Whip. Yeah.
Damn.
You flee him far.
Yeet.
Is it yeeted or yote? Whatever.
It is yoke.
Come on, none of
When
us are hip
Jaeger does
enough to know.
when Jaeger does it, it's being yoted by
Ha
a
ha
yachtsman.
ha. Boo.
That was pretty clever.
You've been
I mean,
yachting yoted.
Sounds vaguely dirty.
Yachting yeet.
Not any better.
Down, yeet, 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 yeet. Down.
Oh shit.
I went before I left.
So I'll move closer to Leander. I'll be like, "Did you see that big fucking thing?" And I'll end my turn.
Yeah. Rolls over towards you, playing his instrument. So you and
What the
Sandoval.
fuck was that?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on? You and Sandoval getting your +1.
Where the fuck? Who the fuck? What the fuck?
Really puts in perspective the emotion of the place.
Sandoval, it is your turn.
All right. So
Can we see each other on the other side of this giant chain, or is it like too big? Is it? It's climbable, I assume, right?
It's climbable. Now there are other links that are, kind of in the opposite direction, so you could easily slide through them. And yes, you guys can see one another on the other side.
so I need to holster my 2 pistols and then draw out at least one more. I do not currently have the quick draw feat.
Okay.
What is that action?
You're putting weapons away and drawing another.
Yeah.
You could move while you're doing that, and that would pretty much put you, out.
Okay, so I can move and replace my weapons basically, and that's about it.
Pretty much.
All right. I'm gonna do just that.
You could talk.
Uh,
You're like, yeah, whatever.
I don't
I'm
really
there.
have anything to say at the moment.
Yeah. Leander is in the lyrics of his song advising you don't look down.
He has already failed to follow his own advice, hasn't he?
Correct. Oh shit, don't look down. Don't be happy with what you see.
Way. I asked him if he saw that thing, and he looked back down the void. He's like, "I did. Oh god."
Genji, your turn.
alrighty. Uh, hold on a moment. I'm double checking something. Can I do this? Oh God, this is a bad idea. Why am I doing this?
For the lulls.
So, I'm making. Oh God.
Which ones? You're gonna have to be more specific.
I'm making a jump check.
Okay.
You wait. You're doing a what?
Jump check. To where?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say at a guess there.
trying to grab onto that dude?
Yep. Um,
Mondo,
So
be
you're
prepared.
gonna you're gonna what? Run jump over there? I mean,
actually, that was what I was checking. I gotta double check exactly what it means, but I'm pretty sure one of my abilities means I don't need to. I automatically
oh
count
yeah,
on the
yeah.
running start.
You just like spring forward.
Great leap. Yep. All jump checks as if you already had a running start and the run feat.
Awesome.
So I have a 27 on that jump check.
Okay. And then what are you doing?
I'm gonna start stabbing him. We are not complicated. I am not a complicated person.
Where do you plan on landing?
Oh, I plan on landing on him.
Okay.
And he's a big enough target, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's 9 feet tall.
Oh. Do you want me to make a grapple check here?
Balance.
Oh no. Balance. Whatever will I
Mhm.
do?
Hopefully
Actually, I
succeed.
don't think I have that much balance here. 22.
All right. Roll a reflex.
I believe that's 20 or 21. I gotta switch over. Oh, 22.
Okay. So roll your attack.
19 on the die, which is a possible crit with Kurohane.
All
And then
right. Try to back that up.
with an 18 on the die to confirm. So that's going to be in the 20. Actually, that's going to be 30.
Nice. So roll a crit.
Yep. Um, 4 plus. Sure, I rolled the right die. I did. So, 10 points of damage.
Okay. So as you make the leap, you attempt to find purchase somewhere near his thigh to try and attempt, to get up near his shoulder. He sort of swipes at you, jostling you a bit. You make the attack, and you are hanging off of his side, holding onto your sword. Your sword is buried inside of him. And Ormondo, Genji flies up, and that happens. Stink sticks to the side of him. He protests. "Urgh."
Looking at you wide eyed.
You looking at me
That's
or
a
at
real,
him?
authentic, genuine void beneath you.
Okay.
Yes.
Um. So
And him.
I. Well, I'm basically in the same position as Sandoval because I want to switch weapons.
Well, you and Genji both need to roll will saves.
Oh boy.
If you have any psionic stuff that applies, do that.
Well, the psionic hole stuff.
Yep.
So it costs him
35.
2 extra points to do it.
Yep.
And save is a 25.
All right. And Genji, you're just kind of hanging by the sword. And Armando,
Hmm.
the sounds of battle kind of fade into the background. As they do, you and the judge lock eyes briefly. As you do, he gets this sort of confused look on his face. And then the look sort of shifts into a look of knowing. Ah, that's who you are. It makes so much sense. And it is your turn, Armando.
So yeah, I'm switching great sword for the chainsaw.
Okay.
And I'm moving so that Genji can spring to me as a more stable platform, or at least one that's not going to attack him.
Okay.
So like I don't know if I need to make a 5-foot step or just position myself slightly different or what.
I think you're relatively close position to one another.
Okay.
So I mean, if you want to move, that's fine. If not, that's fine too.
I basically I just want to be, if nothing else, I want to be in a position where I can dive to catch him if he falls. Tristan, it sounds like something is rubbing on your mic.
I have my headset muted.
So probably what it is it has nothing to do with your mic. If you're using a wired connection, your plug is bad. And it keeps connecting and disconnecting, and that is what is causing the noise.
Seems to only do it when I have my mic, my headset muted. Whatever
No,
the
it does it
connection
all the
is.
time. It does it when you're talking. We can hear the noise.
Mm,
Well, I don't know. I switched to my phone instead of my controller.
And then I'm very confused.
Gone now.
Nope,
Well,
there it is
it's
again.
just barely happening every now and then. Yeah.
That is,
So weird.
it is very weird. The perfectionist in me wants to go over there and rip his whole setup apart and fix it, and the technology part of me realizes I know nothing about technology, and all I could do is destroy things and not fix shit. I don't think it's the connection with Discord. I don't know what it is. If anybody watches this ever, because I get I think we have what, a dozen people subscribed, and half of them are part of this recordings. If you have any suggestions on what's going on, please feel free to make a comment.
I am technologically illiterate.
I mean, I can use the technology, but don't ask me to fix it. Oh man. All right.
We have 17 subscribers. Thank you.
We're racking them up. All right.
I know
Anyway,
we're just a couple million away from a couple million subscribers.
I only need a million more subscribers to have a million subscribers.
Minus 17.
Minus 17. Right. I mean, hey.
So, Jaeger, it is. We're on the way, The first 17.
Yep.
I don't know if I've ever heard that.
That's what they all say.
And if they don't, they should.
Jaeger, it is your turn. Jaeger and Sandoval, what you guys see from where you're at is Genji sort of fling himself out there, attach with his sword, and then all of them sort of begin to glow with a prismatic air about themselves. And then Jaeger, it is your turn.
Well, that's fucking weird. Is that dude still just falling that I chucked?
Nah, he's gone.
Okay. He's not floating in the void. All right.
No.
Um.
The giant face.
That was a danger.
The giant face ate him?
Yes. Nom nom.
Well, they do say you eat, spiders in your sleep, so this is just a horrific confirmation of that.
Can I see that elder dude across the way, or no? He's too far.
Oh, no, you see them up there. They were just wrapped in a rainbow cloud for a moment. It's sort of dissipated.
No, I'm talking about the.
Oh, Ali?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. See him over there. He's kind of confused, frightened. He is able to act this round. He was not able to act last round.
As he should be, frightened.
He's been stunned. So.
I would shout out to him to try and make his way to us if he can through the rubble. Try to talk to Sandoval, because I'll be honest, man, I'm a bit useless right now. I can't fly. Armando can fly. I can throw you over there, but that might not. You just be in Genji's position, so.
So Sandoval, you gonna let him through?
I don't think I am.
So is that you holding over there, Jaeger?
Yeah, I guess I'll hold my action.
Okay, you're just kind of waiting on anything else.
Pretty much.
How far could Jaeger throw me, just out of curiosity?
45 feet.
40.
Well, can you not throw me
You
on the
can.
bones or on the guy, but like on the vertebrae?
You can jump to add distance to the end of the 45 feet.
How much?
That
Oh, I
To,
can
is
make a jump roll, or he can.
he would make the jump check, and then the results of which would be added to the end of the 45 feet.
let me see what my jump is real quick.
Could I make a jump check too for shits and giggles, and then throw him in the air? Could
No,
that work? Ah, damn.
Yeah. Actually, could you throw me past him? Like, at a game, it'd be
That's a hell of a.
right around here. It's like 60 feet, but pretty sure
No, you'd have
Sandoval.
to make that jump up yourself. I can get you 45 feet there.
I mean, let's.
I can get you about there.
Yeah, I know, but I want to be more solid. If I
Well,
jump,
you gotta make. That's just what I can do without you making your jump roll. Anything further than that is up to Sandoval's talents.
well, my jump check is a 28.
That's not fucking bad. I feel like you can cover that other 10 to 15 feet with your jump check.
I think that he rolled his jump check. Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Yep. Roll to throw him. Let's see how accurate you are.
Is that an attack roll or what roll? What am
Yep.
I?
Roll a ranged attack.
Ranged attack. All right.
Unless you're just like picking him up and slamming him on the ground.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, he would. No, he might not be too appreciative.
Melee with the earth.
Here you go, bam! Ah, just fucking paddle ball, bounce him off the ground.
This is not what we planned.
It's like human quarters.
Come on, no, don't let me down now, Jaeger.
Literally. It just flings you right into the mouth. Yeah. Sandoval. Wait, what are you
There's a
doing?
27.
That's
Get me
pretty
kind of
accurate.
accurate.
That's pretty accurate.
So am I over there?
Roll your reflex.
If only Sandoval was good at those.
Yes, if only.
Wow, if
You know, when I picked up this feat, I didn't think I was going to be juggling my companions. Gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
you did. Don't
I just went to roll my d20 in my dice cup and flung it across the room.
lie. Calls extra play.
Yeah, you did.
I'm keeping that roll though because that reflex save is a 31.
Stuck it.
I mean, there's like cheering. Nobody knows where it's coming
Yeah.
from.
You didn't even. It didn't even look difficult. You just kind of like landed.
Did a little flip and a pirouette. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Kind of
Okay.
takes my hat off, flourishes it. I'll be here. Hopefully not all week.
Not gonna lie, that was pretty impressive.
I don't know when I got that pen, but apparently I'm assuming it's from work.
Genji, it is your turn. You are hanging off the side of this guy.
I will make 2 attacks. Unless you say I can only make 1 to maintain my handhold.
No, that kick him.
That does not hit. That is a. Oh, I don't know. Depends on when you're giving him his dex. That's only a 14 to hit. I don't think I hit him.
Did not. Are you punching at him, kicking at him?
Believe no. I am pulling out the sword and stabbing at him.
Oh, you're dropping?
I thought I was hanging on. Oh no, good point.
No, you have the
You're
sword
hanging on
tucked
by
in.
the sword.
Okay. Well, I have other weapons and I have quick draw, so
Draw a kunai, one of those really cool Siberian steel ones.
yeah, I'll do that.
How many of them do you have?
Okay, no, that's the kukri. Kunai, I have 3. No, 2.
2. All right.
One for each
I
foot.
yeah, I'm still not going to hit him.
Okay.
So this round is me swinging wildly at him like, God, have at me.
However, when you draw the kunai, it resonates with a sharp thing of metal.
Ew. Well, okay then.
All right. Ali begins his journey across this weird spinal column. Then Genji, roll reflex save. And Armando, make an attack of opportunity.
Woo!
That would be a 27 on my part.
All right. You withdraw the blade, doing another point of damage.
Um. So I just critted. 19 with a 20 to
Awesome.
confirm on the die. Um,
Nice.
and I remind you, I just switched to my chainsaw,
The chainsaw, correct.
which does times 3, so 96 plus. Hang on. Let me just pull up my dice roller here. Okay, so 59 points of physical damage, as well as 3 points each of strength, dex, and con.
Nice. All right.
The fuck
You got a
apart.
D4. You got a D4 on hand.
I do. I got my spiky dice.
All right. Roll a D4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Left, right, left, right.
So it was a 3, so left.
Left. Lower left. Left leg. You remove his left leg at the hip. Meow.
Well, it's not like he was using it anyway.
Right. He was kind of floating around it. The blood that comes out is red, but it looks oily. He lets out a terrible scream. The
Point
entire
out.
place.
I'm gonna point out
What?
real quick that the oily blood is probably the least concerning thing.
Ah, so you mean it's not his blood isn't red, his blood is red?
To say that's like out of everything, that's probably what concerns me the least.
The place sort of begins to shake. Everyone can roll a spot check.
Well, I guess I used up all my luck on my attack roll. I have a total of 12.
Okay.
21 for Sandoval.
Genji, you are sort of propped atop this boiler on Armando's back, sort of clinging to the top of the Hulkbuster suit here.
Jaeger got a 31 on his spot check.
All right.
Nice.
My yacht eyes see all.
Sandoval, what's your spot check?
21.
And Genji, what's yours?
29.
Okay. So everyone but Armando notices that as the place begins to shake, just around the edge of everyone's vision, like the peripherals, sort of fades back into the town as you guys sort of hear the beach. Almost as though this guy's losing grip on concentrating on keeping everyone here potentially. That was a pretty devastational blow.
Meanwhile, I'm just taunting him as he moves away from me. That's right, flee!
Right?
Flee to your god and pray for succor. You will find no mercy.
Oh, you can't find Mercedes. She's. I'll be quiet.
I am sending you a mental death glare right now, Tristan. In and out of game, I want to take the chainsaw to you, right? Oh, really?
Mercy. It sounds the same. It's We don't have a yacht
Yeah,
word
he
for that.
begins casting again, and
I mean, if I can hear you, Sandoval would pipe up with the Jotun word for mercy.
Daval. Weakness.
Oh, what's this ugly? Why is it right in front of me?
Oh my goodness, you named him Dawson?
What is that?
I'm trying to make it into a handout.
Is that a fucking? It looks like a. I don't know, a hobgoblin, no eyes in the Elder Scrolls universe, and this is like the result.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't meant to. Because if you know the
And
lore of the snow elves in
as
Skyrim, it's pretty fucked.
as his blood begins to make its way down into the void, the face void, as Jaeger called it, the face sort of takes notice. So, Sandoval, what's your armor class?
Against that thing? 19. Because he does not have my dodge bonus.
All right. He takes 7 damage as it swipes at you with a hand.
Glad I have guns out instead of my sword, but
Jaeger, you take 9 damage.
you get one too.
Yep. It's right next to Leander and
Oddly enough, if I wasn't focusing on them.
that's fair. You got one of these little dirt munchkins in front of you. I get it. Yes, the judge begins sort of emoting as he can't help. This is a new pain he's never experienced. And so he seems to garner some macabre joy from it. um, it is ecstatic.
Well, that's horrifying.
So Armando.
Well, you know what? He still has too many limbs for my liking. I hope Genji's holding on. How's your balance check, Genji?
Really good.
31.
So I make a charge attack with the chainsaw into this guy, trying to split him up the middle. 23 to hit.
That hits.
16 points of damage and another point each for stats.
Nice. And as you do that, I assume you impale him center mass, right?
That's what I was trying. Wasn't sure that I was
Okay.
going to do it with that roll, but
Yeah, you do. You impale him, and as such, he retches more of the oily crimson colored blood spews forth down the front of your armor as he reaches a giant clawed fingered hand out towards you, swipes over your face, leaving a streak of blood as he looks at you and the light sort of fades. He falls off the front of the end of your chainsaw. And he did. Falls down into the void. As that happens, Genji or you can make reflex save to swipe that staff from him if you'd like. Or you can just let it fall down into the void.
Genji, are you making that attempt?
Well, with a 25, I make that attempt.
You succeed at the attempt with a 25.
I was going to say, I'll be honest, I'm not sure I would have even tried.
And you swipe the staff. And as such, Genji, you can hear the moaning wail of a tormented soul as you snatch the blue crystalline staff out of the air. And with that, everything begins to go hazy.
Is that just for me, or is that for the group in general?
Nope, for everyone. As reality sort of snaps itself back into focus, you're all surrounded on the beach. The rainstorm has died down to a calm rain. The fires over here are, oddly enough, still blazing, just not nearly as intense as they were. This ship is damaged beyond repair. And all of the people here that weren't dead seem as though they haven't moved. It's as though you guys never left. Here in front of you, Armando, dead guy. It appears to be the judge.
Question, with Genji all the way over there, is he still holding the guy's staff?
He is. People begin running up, gathering round, and as they are, they're very confused. Pretty sure that guy was going to be a handful. As they run up, they see you standing over his corpse. Genji.
Wait, am I still floating in the air
He-
here?
Yep. And Genji, there is still blood coming out of the body on its knees before you. You've taken its head. Almost as though you just took its head.
Filing that under the weird ass shit.
Jaeger, you are standing in front of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 men. There are still 3 guys here. And there are a few men around the corner there.
I'm still holding my weapon, right?
Absolutely.
I charge attack the first guy I see.
You can. As
Oh, you're not gonna deny.
yes, it is. It is your turn.
I didn't get to fight that big bastard floating over the face void. It's only fair. Let's see, does a 31 hit their armor class?
Shut up.
I believe the answer is yes.
That's what I said.
Let's see here. Use my savage blow point because fuck it, why not? Sorry. All right. Takes 34 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I changed it back, so.
Okay.
These guys have
Understandable.
been kind of like openly racist to me, so fuck them.
That's fair.
Alright. One shot that guy. See how I do on that. With a 28 to hit. No?
Jesus.
Well, yeah, 28 to hit. For 11 points of damage.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot that guy. This one might be close. So that would be. Oh, maybe not that close. I'm not. Let's see. 22. Does that hit?
It does on the nose.
Another 11 points of damage.
Yeah. At least you're consistent.
All right. And then, if I can, I'm putting my pistols back in their holsters.
Okay. And Genji, your turn.
It's easy. Uh, so I'll be honest. I'm taking a moment because what the fuck?
It is a little odd. You've got less arrows, although your bow hasn't moved. Uh, you do have a kunai in one hand. There's a staff strewn across your back. Um, your flute is still playing that low, solemn note, albeit not nearly as intense. Can still hear the calm water. Not much has changed from that. You have a sword in one hand and kunai in the other.
I am turning to look at these guys, and I am going to do an intimidate roll.
Roll it.
Well, that's good. 20.
What are you doing?
24. I'll be honest, this is just kind of the dead-eyed stare look. Like, kind of brandish the weapons at them.
As after they get shot, bam, bam. There's just dead everywhere. Let's see.
Like I said,
I can
I'm
tell you, they're not very happy. They're not very happy. They're not making very aggressive motions. I can tell you that.
basically gesturing the
Hard to
weapons.
judge,
Come on.
right? Yeah, the one that is beneath Armando is kind of looking at his friends, kind of glancing up. His body language sort of is screaming that he may run at the first chance.
Guess that depends on if he goes before I do.
Meanwhile, a street over, you hear yachts chanting and the violent rending
No, they
of what
can see
sounds
you.
like.
Armando can see you right over there.
Oh yeah, you can. If you had X-ray vision, you could see the look of horror on these guys' faces.
I don't think you have enough compatriots to last you long enough to make a difference.
Ali comes running around the building.
Little wide-eyed himself,
He's
I imagine.
shaking. He's shaking. He's pretty pale for a Arabian man. His heart's not into the fight. He rolled good. Okay. So Jagger, what's your armor class?
It's a 24.
24. All right. One. Miss. 2 hits. You get hit by 1 for 11 damage, as the other hits you for 6 damage. Third swing and a miss. As they surround Ali. Oddly enough, the same. 2 hit, 1 miss. Ugh. They hurt Ali with that one, as one sort of distracts him with a missed blow. He backs up. The one behind him stabs him. As that occurs, another slashes him across his face, and there's a decent bit of blood. This guy runs. How high up are you, Armando?
How high was that guy? 20 feet?
If that.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this guy is gonna get up out of there. These guys, they don't want none either. They just got shot.
They just saw their
These
big
guys
bad
come
fall to the
around.
ground with a bloody hole in his chest.
Correct. These 2 guys come around, see that, and they turn and hightail. Cord and his men give chase. Ah! All right. Armando, it is your turn.
This dude looks like he needs a new hole.
He just got one.
So he's overdue.
He's, he's like, well, he's ready for 2.
Let's face it. He needs more pain in his life. 26.
That hits.
Uh, 20 points of damage plus 1 each to physical stats.
Yeah.
I slam into him with the chainsaw.
Yeah, and you hear him scream aloud as he crushes under the weight of your armor. Yeah. I would say the other two are frightened, but they already were. Now they are terrified.
That's okay. Now we can follow them anywhere just by following the trails of yellow that they're leaving behind. And now they can never escape.
Jaeger, it is your turn. Unless, forgive me, Armando, you wanted to do something else.
Uh, it was a charge, which is a
Oh, forgive.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it could have just
Jaeger.
been a move and attack, but I charged.
So I got a question.
Hopefully, I can answer it for you.
See this guy directly in front of me? That guy?
Uh-huh.
That guy right there? So, like,
Yeah.
do I have line of sight of this guy over here by Ali?
Well, yeah.
Can you introduce one to the other?
Yeah. Like, I like hugged him. Could I like throw him into that guy?
Get an MFer
That
with
way,
another
you know.
MFer?
Yeah. That way, Ali's got like 2 prone people, and I only have 2 people. Makes it a fair fight.
Yeah, Ali.
All right.
Here, Ali, fight 4 guys.
You can have one of mine, Ali. You don't look like you're having enough of a good time.
You know what? I'm curious. What's fall damage like?
Depends on how high up.
The 45 feet up?
It's a D6 for every
Is that-
10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not super bad.
That's not super good.
Well, here's the question. Can he arc him? So he arcs up and then comes back down on top of the guy?
It would be a full 40 feet up, but yeah.
Probably also require me to make a aim. Fuck it, let's do that because
I
it
was like-
sounds cool.
Aren't you going to have to do that anyway?
I'm gonna basketball shoot this guy into another guy.
Grapple him first.
Alrighty. Does a
No. Man, that would have been so cool. Oh.
it would have been so good.
No.
Guys, that would have been so cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. You
Does
got it.
does a 42 grapple check succeed?
Okay, so you super got it.
I super got her. Yes. And ranged attack for the accuracy. A 25 ranged attack.
Okay. Okay. And now roll 2d6.
Me roll 2d6.
Yes.
Hopefully this wasn't for his spike armor. 11.
Okay.
Almost maxed.
You yourself, however, take 4 points of damage from the
Right.
armor spikes. This guy hath been yeeted, whatever. To this guy
Yoted.
here, they are both prone and both have sustained damage from one another.
Both of them? Okay, so if it's 2
Yes.
people, it's not yoted. They have been yoten. Huh?
No.
No. Wait, can you grab somebody? You can grapple somebody with one arm now, right?
Yes, at negatives.
Well, I'm
Yeah, I
just
gotta
like,
take more feats so that I'm not, taking negs, but or I don't know if I can actually get to the point to where I'm not taking negs. I think I could just like get to a neg 2, which is the best.
There are feats. There are feats. Like that's a whole build, grappling multiple
With one arm.
people.
well, my question here comes down to the fact that is grapple a standard action or does it replace an attack action?
It's a standard.
Oh,
And then yeah, so the grab and throw basically just adds the throw after a successful grapple. The same as like improved trip.
So I think what Justin's getting at is, could he successfully grab and throw 2 people?
So if he did the build, yes, because that allows for you to grapple multiple people, one in each hand. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Successively, successfully, successively, whatever.
Successfully.
In succession, you can grapple, bam, bam. And with the way the grab and throw feat work, you would determine if you successfully grappled them both, and if so, you have yeeted both. Which
Well, at least
could
he has
definitely
two
lead
prone people
towards
by him
some.
now.
Well, that could lead to some really cool like anime style throwabouts. You're like flinging people off in the background. That's cool.
He just walks forward, grabbing people and throwing them behind him.
Leander kind of saunters up beside you. Sandoval. Sandoval, are you wounded?
Barely.
Barely. Well, fine. I won't heal you.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but if somebody actually needs
Well, I
it,
mean, yeah, if it's not that bad, he wouldn't, because there are people that need it.
I have this paper cut, Leander.
I'm currently down. See, what did you hit me for? 6 hit points. So I'm currently down 6 hit points.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, surprisingly, uh, well intact.
Hey, that's fair, man. Getting critted with a chainsaw and losing body parts kind of, you know, it'll cash in your big boss, you know. That's what happens. He was told not to go rogue.
Gonna be honest, I really don't think it was going to help either way.
But like there was a member of the Black Church that was like chainsaw resistant.
Not yet. I'm sure they're gonna try and make one.
Resistant to chainsaw damage. Damn. I just invented this thing too.
How in the hell? Sandoval, it is your turn, actually.
Alrighty. So I will draw my sword as I run. Well, not mechanically run, but you know what I mean. Over to here. Well, one thing I don't like about that new feature is the box takes up everything. And can't run and attack, so. I suppose just gonna move again over here. Block off their escape.
Okay. You make it to a person that is sort of cowering in fear. And you see there are 4 men trying to make an escape from in front of the inn here or pub, whatever. You haven't been inside.
Right. Kind of motion for the guy to stay down.
Done and done. Genji, it is your turn. A half orc and 3 men come running past.
So I'm starting to head down this way. And I happen to look over and go, oh,
That's when you take notice of the crowd over there beating the shit out of Ali.
oh no.
Help Ali, yes it is he. He really needs some.
Yeah, shit. Shit. Shit.
There are 2 men prone, however.
Which are the 2 that are, unfortunately, I can't get a charge attack because I had to move. But I can at least move up.
Fair.
Help, try and help take some of the pressure off of our ambassador.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Ali takes an attack opportunity, misses. 1 moves near you. Genji, what is your armor class?
Hmm. $19.
All right. You take 10 points of damage. And then you get an attack of opportunity on this guy as he attempts to stand.
25 to hit.
Okay. You definitely get him.
So here's my question: do I get my sneak attack? Because is he considered flat-footed in this moment?
As he is flanked and just standing up from prone. Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Oh dear. So guy goes to stand up. I go no, and with the kunai I deal 30 points of damage.
Oh dear God.
So basically, he goes to stand up. I go, nope, and blade into his skull.
Roll a d4 on top of that also.
3.
And yeah, you can hear that that same singing metallic she as it does extra sonic damage. Okay. And yeah, he did.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
This guy sees that the fight is not going the way they had planned, but potentially their squad's doing better elsewhere. So, were he to cower before you guys and they show up, he would die anyway. And misses. Great. So, yeah, these two guys, they were going to keep running, but Sandoval kind of heads them off at the pass as they, let's head this way. Try and rally with their friends. These guys want nothing to do with y'all. Okay. Armando.
Well, I'm literally hopping from enemy to enemy. Full on terror mode.
Well,
Oh, well, I definitely hit.
oh,
20, 31.
yeah, that hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and it different ends up being the same total, which was 20 points plus 1 each for stats. So
Same here. It's kind of which does little for these guys' morale.
So yeah,
Jaeger.
I kill this guy and I look up at the one here, but then I look past him and see the others. I'm just like spattered in blood, staring them down. Any of them that notice?
Boiler on your back, chainsaw, just killing everything it touches. Bruce Campbell, never heard of her.
So I just crit.
Yes, Jaeger. You also see Armando's armored suit flying around, chainsaw in hand. Armando's in there. He's just killing everything he
Somewhere.
touches.
As I draw inspiration from that, I roll this natural 20
Like you need inspiration from that.
Right.
to help me
Back
extra
that up.
savage. So like if this dude's like blocking my strike with the sword out, I'm trying to like bear as much weight to like cut through his sword and his arm if I can. I'm attempting to. I'm not sure if it'll work, but we're gonna see. So what's crit? Do I just like do I roll damage and multiplier? Or do I just roll double of what I normally roll?
What do you? Yeah, you roll and double.
Okay. One second. Sorry, it's a lot of dice. Um, um, holy shit. Okay. 69 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Which one?
As I let out the one not pressed against the building. The one out in the open for everyone to see.
And yes, you cleave nearly through his upper torso as almost like a can opener. Your sword sort of cleaves into his shoulder blade on through into his chest, and your blade is stuck. You will need to roll to remove it in your next move.
I'm going to be honest. You don't
Or
need to remove it.
matter of fact, you haven't moved. So if you'd like, you could do that.
I'm just reminded of the sword and the stone with the really strong guys. Like, I can't pull the sword out of the stone, so instead of a sword, I have a
Right.
mace.
With a really sharp base. Yes, I'll spend my
All about
movement
that
to
base.
extract my sword from the flesh rock.
All right,
Then
roll your
watch.
strength check.
I shit you not. I just rolled another. I got a 29 on my strength check.
Yeah, and you pull it cleanly free. No problems.
Then I
You
turn and face the
and
guy.
the you and the guy up against the wall are just covered in viscera.
As he just sees teeth shine through the red.
All right, Sandoval.
Alrighty.
Oh, wow. I just realized how impressive that feat of almost can opening them was because they're wearing armor. Duh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like his ribs were going to give you problems with pulling your sword out.
No.
Does a 20 hit that guy?
A 20 does not hit.
Well, that's my turn.
Genji, it is your turn.
Hmm. Very well. Attack with Kuroha. Dear God, man. Does not hit. That's a 14. God damn.
Nope.
On the other hand, the second attack is a nat 20. And that does not confirm.
You were just lining it up.
This guy takes 9 points of damage.
Which one? I'm sorry.
The one to at my 12 o'clock position.
Alrighty. As Ali begins attacking. Finally. Okay. Slashes the guy on the ground. I guess it'd be more of a stab, downward thrust. And also slashes this guy. Okay. Ander comes over. Oh, nice. He stops playing, and as he does, begins casting. This guy falls over. Genji, you can hear him snoring.
Alrighty then.
Sleep. Armando.
So I want to, I guess it's bull rush using my jetpack through this guy into this guy.
Okay.
The idea being that I'm literally, picking this guy up as I'm flying and
Right.
slamming him
You're
into
gonna.
the other one. I'm learning from
Okay.
Jaeger, okay? Uh,
Well, that's not a good idea. You're supposed to be the teacher.
Not in fighting.
now, I do not have improved bull rush. Is improved bull rush a thing?
Yes.
It is.
So I guess he gets an attack of opportunity on me.
Correct.
Okay.
Does a 18 get you?
It does not.
Okay.
Yay, power armor.
I
Because it normally
don't know
would.
if that's.
It normally
I was
very
gonna
much
say.
would.
I don't know anyone who doesn't say "yay power armor." You know, I feel like that's inherent.
I'm pretty sure the
It's
guys on the other end of this assault are not saying that.
Boo, power armor. Yes.
Okay, so I'm rolling just a attack roll. What am I rolling here? I'll be honest, guys. It's been so long since I've done a bull rush. I don't remember how to do it.
Yes, it is an attack roll.
Okay. So 29.
Okay. Okay. And you pick him up. All right. Now, because of the clumsy way this is all happening, I need you to roll a reflex save.
Okay. Pretty good. 23.
Okay. So you come out on top as the three of you are all piled up together. Nice little clumpy pile. The guy on the bottom, he did. He had 4 hit points left. The guy you are on top of is prone, and you take 1 damage from Spike.
All right, that's fair. That is more than fair.
And
Special
Genji.
delivery.
The guy you are in melee with, also Sandoval, the guy you are in melee with, gets picked up and rocketed away as the Rocketeer fucking drags him across the battlefield, threading the needle past the tree and the building here and slamming into another guy, Genji. They land in a fiery metallic heap right in front of you. Armando, superhero, lands on top of them. Special delivery. And Jaeger, it's your turn.
Out of game. I turn, look back at Yeager, and just give him the thumbs up like Hiccup to to Toothless. Like, yeah.
Got this. I know fighting. I'm learning fighting.
Tristan. I think Tristan is either like moaning and pounding his head on the desk or laughing uproariously. I'm not sure which.
Oh, sorry. I was like, does a 40 grapple check succeed? I was like, oh, a thumbs up. I put my sword away and I start to grapple him. I know exactly what you'll try to tell me. Does a 40 grapple check succeed against the dude? I assume it does.
You have grappled his soul.
I hit. It's mine, Hades. Back off. Oh. And a 30 on my ranged attack. I'm trying to alley-oop this dude on top of the guy Armando just threw on the ground.
I'm currently on top of him, apparently.
Oh. It's cool. It's part of the plan. You gave me the thumbs up.
A, that was out of game. B, what?
I know exactly what you're talking about,
I
Armando.
thought the thumbs up was in game.
Well, I said out of game, but what? That's fine either way. I'm just not sure what kind of BS he's thinking was the plan.
I was going to just throw him in a pile and you're going to chop him up.
I'm
the plan.
currently on top of the pile. According to
I'll
the
throw it on
GM.
top of the... Oh, well, can I like throw it mostly on top of the dead guy, but like the legs land on that guy, so it's like a little difficult for him to get up?
Just throw him into the pile.
Yeah.
Instead of overhead tossing, you're bowling. Oh God. You gonna softball pitch this guy?
Yes. As hard as I can.
Well, all right then.
About what appears to be 12 feet into a body.
Okay, I'm better
Can
now.
I make a strength check to like make, I don't know, make the impact like rougher? I guess I'm already throwing.
I was gonna say, how much rougher can
I want to add more force, damn it. More strength. Can I apply strength to my strength roll? Is that a thing? Can we do that? Sam's logged out. He's had enough of my bullshit. He's like, all right, I'm done. Find a new DM.
By the way, I think the horrifying floating face from the void has, and I'm getting feedback. I didn't see it was. Okay. The horrifying floating face has corrupted my mind because now the face I have where I'm zoomed in, when you see the video later, it looks like two eyes, a mouth, and then like eyebrows from where the buildings are blacked out.
Yeah. Sam, if you're talking, we can't hear you. You are muted on Discord.
Yeah, I'm hitting my vape.
Ah. It's fair enough. We're over here being ridiculous, so.
Okay. So roll your attack. See how accurately you place this guy.
My attack, I got a 30.
Okay. You take 2 damage from spikes. And Armando, there's a third body on the pile.
I was gonna say I have a 20 on my reflex save to not fall over.
Yeah.
As this body gets literally bodily hurled into this pile.
The pile is growing.
Oh.
Sandoval, it is your turn.
Well, I really don't know what I can do. Armando's, kind of on top of 2 combatants. Ollie is, pretty close to finishing off another one.
Come join us in the dog pile. It'll be fun.
Dog pile on the rabbit. Dog pile on the rabbit.
Pawn takes queen. Knight takes queen. That was a horrible movie, and I loved it. Oh.
Guess I'll run over here and attempt to stab that guy.
Okay.
Well, really sure 31 hits.
Oh god. So I don't know how this looks to the rest of your guys' mind's eye, but to mine, this is brutal. There's just a pile of dudes. You guys are just like shooting them, burning them, stabbing them, chainsawing them, throwing them more people on the pile, fish kebabbing those people to the other people.
10 points of damage.
Yeah, it's great.
We worship the gods of darkness and pain. I don't know what gods were about, but it's definitely the most fucking batch of chaos you.
Oh, you worship a god of pain? Here, let me help.
Let
I
chaos reign.
brought a chainsaw. I brought my hands. I brought I brought a knife. I brought a guitar.
You thought
Knife.
darkness was over? Wait till I turn up to down, and then left is right, and water burns you, and fire hydrates you. It's weird here.
West is east.
No, west is west.
Never
West.
travel west. Never travel west.
How
You'll
about
get lost.
Nouth? Can we go Nouth?
I was thinking Sorth.
Sorth
Sorth is
West?
All of this
Sorth
implies
West.
the existence of Eust, and I'm not happy. Genji.
I'm just gonna stay right here.
You're like, I live on the bloody pile of metal now. This is where I live.
There's this guy and this guy and the guy who's knocked out, but those are. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yep.
Hello, sir.
I'd like to speak to you about your boat's insurance extended warranty.
All right. Do I hit with a 22?
You do.
So that guy is. Oh dear.
On the phone. 21 minutes.
You're also flanking him.
Yes, that's how I got the 22.
He's like, that's where the old deer came from.
So, and he takes 26 points of damage.
Oh. And I can only assume his head is gone as well.
Yeah, I'm fond of that.
I can tell.
In part because I imagine in his training, that was one of the things they brought up. If you cut off the head, you're pretty much guaranteed to have killed most things.
I was gonna say there's not much that's not a weakness of.
It's like
Like, guys, I
So
found
yeah,
no weakness. Just
weaknesses of a
destroy their
vampire.
brain.
Cutting off the head, stabbing through the heart with a wooden stake. I mean, like, I'm weak to those things too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Being shot with a silver bullet. Yeah. Those all hurt me.
swing
Armando,
across into space. Yeah,
it is
that
your
too.
turn.
All right, so in this pile and around me, I only see one living guy. I probably don't realize
Yes.
this guy's asleep. So I've literally got like my foot on his chest with the chainsaw, not revved up yet. I'm like, do you have any reason I should let you live?
Hmm.
Okay, and I'll rev it
I
up.
can, yeah. And I was rolling for him.
Okay.
Yeah, you
If I do that, he goes,
have any
wait.
reason I should let you live? Yeah, you rev up and you kind of, wait. Reaches up and pulls his helm upward. The mask does that, like, hinge inward and up thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see his scarred face. Looks as though most of his skin has been either burned with fire or acid off. As I'll tell you anything you want to know. I can tell you where we're moored.
I mean, does he happen to know where we're moored? I feel like that's kind of important information to know.
You ask him?
Yeah.
I know where we're moored.
Yes. Yes, they do know where you're moored. Although, with the state of the weather, the massive dreadnought hasn't been able to make much of an approach on the island.
In my head,
It's
thank
as
you.
if it's as if the ocean herself keeps the Black Church at bay.
No, it's the goddess of storms.
You dare speak her name?
Helenia and I. Yes, we are friends. We are allies. And you? It sounds like you have nothing to offer.
I wouldn't side with her.
And I'm just
She'll
gonna,
betray you in the end. Yeah.
yeah, I just jam the thing down into his throat and remove his head in the most horrifying fashion possible.
Oh God. Yeah. Yes, he's like, she'll betray you with the emblem.
But you won't be there to see it.
And yes, everyone around, you guys heard that combo. And that is the end of current combat.
All right.
The group that was in combat last time, you guys are pretty tired. That would be Jaeger, um, Leander, and Sandoval.
Did Jaeger jump in the water?
It would seem.
I was gonna pass out a couple potions to people. Ali looks like he could definitely use a couple.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah. Did you jump in the water? What's that about?
To clean all the blood off.
That's fair.
Most of his torso is on my person. I would like to get that off.
Yeah.
See that there? I'm wearing most of them.
And so
Yeah,
the few people on the beach. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I start. I pass out potions to my people first, and then I'll go over to this other group and offer them some.
Yes.
Of course, they don't know what the heck I'm offering them, and I'm like, if they're injured, I give them something. These will help your wounds. Drink it.
Okay.
And even
Yes, and
even dude down
they
here.
would gladly accept. The one that was cowering,
Mm-hmm.
he would gladly accept. Cord and his men began walking about, sort of checking for survivors, of which there are only the one man, and inside of another building, there's another person.
And I tell them that I am preparing to take the fight to the dreadnought.
Ah,
If you
sounds like you'll need more men.
wish
Another
to join
ship,
me,
perhaps.
I can always use more men. Out of game, do I know? I won't know where another ship currently is, so.
What is it? You won't know what?
I don't know where another ship currently is, do I?
There's one right there.
Correct.
I
There
believe
is
he said that one
one.
was. Didn't you say that one was burned? Oh no, the other one's burned.
Just the one.
Yeah, there is one burned. There is one ship about the size of the Bullrum. Another longboat. And then there is a ship about the size of the Responsibility.
Ah, yes. That takes me back.
When you were responsible?
No. No, no, no.
That was the name of my brother's ship that we borrowed when he suggested I take responsibility for my life.
How's that going?
He gave
Well,
it
we took
back.
responsibility.
We gave responsibility back. I mean, we don't want to keep it. Ew.
All right. So I,
Okay.
gather what supplies you can. Bring anyone
So,
willing to fight.
although the fight will continue, currently you guys have cleared a section of the island that will allow for a long rest. So, with that, everyone can level.
Woo!
10th level. Uh, it's getting late, yo. I'm starting to get tired. I'm gonna hop off
Yep.
because I'm a weakling.
Damn first shifters.
Okay. Okay. And Tristan, I will do the save thing with you when I catch up with you.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Anything before I end recording?
If you guys want to do the will save thing, we can do that.
How many do we owe you now?
Too.
Oh my.
2 will saves.
2 will saves, and Sandoval owes me a third when everyone wakes up.
I can. This has been a good week for me. I've been shitting out good rolls. Is this the willpower roll for the thingy?
I don't know what the thing is.
The dreams?
Yes. Willpower roll for leveling up.
I got a 26 natural 20.
Okay.
Feel like I deserved it. Fought in the face of fear, unwavering.
Sandoval.
I got a what was it? I had it
Jeez, oh,
21 and 18.
Sandoval. During the rest, you will accidentally or intentionally, totally up to you, slip off into an unavoidable nap. It won't be very long, but you'll have quite an eventful dream. You won't remember much of it other than song, drink, celebration, and dance.
Huh.
Jaeger, you need a second one.
Second roll. Not. It's not a natural 20, unfortunately. Those
Now,
rarely happen.
Sandoval, you do, however, retain a face one you're not familiar with. But if you see that face ever again, you're sure you will be able to call it out in the crowd, even. Quite the distinct face.
I rolled an 18 on the die. I got a total of 24 on my second will save.
Okay, then Jaeger, you also slip into an unavoidable nap. In doing so, you have dreams of the forest, the Everglades. You can smell the grass. You can feel that clean air on your skin. You make it to a clearing, and it's as though the sun becomes darkened with a cloud, and you know you're not alone in the Everglade. Um, all of a sudden, your very skilled hunting turns into a game of cat and mouse against some predator you can't fully discern. And before it catches up to you in your dream, you're shaken awake. That's it. Genji, you're if you enter any kind of meditation while everybody is kind of resting up as Genji is wont to do, you still can hear the water. Your flute, however, has subsided its one lone note.
Okay.
Armando, completely uneventful for once.
Ready?
And that's it.
All right, recording in